perfect. 2 true things in a row. 2 true. That's 2 true. Drew.
True religion. Jeans.
I always thought that was just something that 2 Chainz said in his song, and then I saw an actual sign that says True Religion.
Yeah, those are jeans. Like Diesel.
Diesel. Get them dirty at the gas pump.
There was that one store at the mall that sold jeans that were like intimidating for men.
Yeah, like acid wash jeans or whatever they were.
Yeah, it was all expensive buckle. It was called Buckle.
Buckle. And they had scary actual buckles like all over the jean.
Yeah, I was afraid to go to
There's too much metal plates on those jeans, you know what I mean? Just big metal plates that didn't make sense and like an acid wash.
You're not taking those on an airplane after 9/11, I tell you what.
No. That you'll beepy the machine.
No, you got to take those off and put them in the tray.
Take
Not
off
with
those
the laptop, a separate tray.
And don't put them back on. TSA is going to burn them for you, and we're going to give you a fresh pair of Wranglers. They'll say, "Go USA," as they toss you a pair.
And it's a perfect spiral. And you look up and go, "What? Brett Favre?
Whoa. Wow.
He threw the jeans."
Thanks, Mr. Favre. We did a shoot for Drew Brees. I think he was one of the Wranglermen.
Drew Brees and the Wranglermen. Their first record was so good.
We had to do it had lines in it, obviously, and we had to get big cue cards for old Drew boy to read. In one of them, I remember it made me laugh because I had to stay up very late the night before the shoot to like wait for them to get to the FedEx or whatever the fuck. And I had to look at all of them and check. And I opened the box, and there's massive cue cards. And the very first one just said, "Unbelievable. They nailed it." Like, can we not just tell him this off camera? Unbelievable, they nailed it. Go. But instead, I had to sweat.
There should be a few words you can just remember.
Yeah. Just a big card that said "unbelievable" on it.
It's always crazy when people need cue cards. I get Drew Brees is not an actor, but there are like, we work in the industry. I know a lot of people that are like very professional actors that do not know how to act, like memorize lines.
Yeah, you always hear those famous stories too about like the Godfather or whatever it is. Like the lines were, that's why he's looking around the room, because the lines were taped around the set. Why don't they fire that guy?
But then Brando has to like memorize which line is which.
It's crazy. Yeah, and then it's like more.
You asked me a favor the day of my daughter's wedding.
They're like, door handle.
They're just shouting parts of the room.
Lamp. If you're that successful, you don't even know how to remember how to do your job. Someone will literally walk you through it.
Well, and that's like also with Brando. I think it's Apocalypse Now where he like gained a ton of weight and he was supposed to be like living like on an island with like no human contact other than like natives on the island, but he gained a ton of weight because he couldn't control his eating habits.
Yeah.
So they had to like shoot him in all darkness. It like put him in all black and like shoot him in the shadows because he gained a ton of weight.
Funny. They probably were so mad when they had to have a meeting about that. God damn it. He
probably just showed up to set and they're like, wait a minute.
Turn the lights down.
It's not right. Something's wrong here.
That's hilarious. That's just hilarious. You can get so successful. That's the point of success you need to get to where even if you're bad at your job, they still need you. You know?
I've been chasing that for my whole life.
You'll get that. You're that with this podcast. You could be terrible.
That's right. Failing upwards.
Yeah.
Hey, if I couldn't memorize my lines, you know where I'd keep them?
There it is. Here it comes. Reel them back.
In my pockets.